And yeah, that makes sense. I'm not shocked. Okay. Come on. We were so close. So far away. This will stay in the news, though. Like it always
Yeah.
does.
What is it? Just the picture didn't load?
Yeah, it's okay. It should soon, eventually. I think I just need to click into it. And then go back to OBS. And then... No? Are we... Damn.
So why does this happen? Like it happens like every time.
I don't know. There we go. Alright. I checked it and then unclicked it. I don't really particularly know, but it's whatever. But I'm here with the news with Jack. We don't... I was lazy and decided to do this probably much later than I should have. And sleep schedule has been kind of weird. But we're here anyways. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I forgot. I was like, I should probably talk to acknowledge that I am in fact here.
Lamau.
That'd
And
be funny if you're like I'm here with Jack, Neil, Nick, and Brandon, and then like just like none of us talk, and you're like they're there. You're like you just can't see it. They're just nodding in agreement.
yeah, that would be really funny. That would be really funny. No, I even
Yeah,
made sure to turn on the desktop audio because normally I don't even have it on because I'm using the computer that we normally record Facecam on, so I normally turn it off.
interesting.
Yeah. So first off, I'd say this is the second biggest news, even though it probably should not have come out. The second part of this, in my opinion, the Pokemon games have officially gotten a release date.
Oh, they have? Shit.
Pokemon
I didn't
Bri-
realize.
so both Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are releasing
Yeah.
on November 19th, 2021, which is the
I'm not
predicted date that
surprised.
I said in my
Don't they always
reaction.
release like in that week, like the last week of the teens of November?
Yeah, they just always do. It was easy to predict.
Yeah, like okay. So what about Pokemon Legend spin-off Legend of Arceus?
It's on January 28th,
Interesting.
which I don't think is a
No,
good idea.
I mean, I, I don't know. It's because like it's like that weird time frame where like nothing comes out because Christmas just happened, and like it's before like that spring surge where like it feels like every other like niche series puts out a game.
Yeah,
So I guess if they wanted to get it out soon, I guess it's an okay time because like think about it, like what other game is coming out?
that is true. However,
Like
my
Pokemon just wants to capitalize.
yeah, that's true. Like, however, it was just like when we last saw it, it did not look good. And I think you don't need just a. It's not going to take a year for that, and then some. I think it's going to take. I think you're going to need like at least. Let's say. Let's see. This would come out like 11 months after we've seen it. I'd say probably April or May.
Yeah. Then again, for me personally, I never thought it was gonna look better than it did. I was like, there it is, the full game. Just because
Yeah.
like it's Pokemon, I've learned better. Like
Yeah.
they're they're like if we wanted, sadly, if we wanted to see development from initial release or initial reveal to release, they would have to show us like 2 years in advance. And honestly, I I would be remiss to say that some of these games are even in development in 2 years. I wouldn't be shocked if they were like, oh, like they are in development for like a year and a half. When we show them to you, they're pretty much done, and we're just polishing. And like we're not gonna like we're not gonna Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer 1 to Kingdom Hearts 3 release date this. Like, this is what it's gonna look like.
Yeah,
Like, even the
like,
DS. Like, there was never a point where you look at a trailer and you're like, oof, I hope they fix that sprite. Like, all Pokemon games look like what they're gonna look like once they show them to you.
yeah, like, to me, that's kind of what I want, is just to see it more polished. And, like, I don't know if they're gonna even do that. I just think, like, oh, we're just gonna be working on this, and
Yeah, it's because it's Pokemon. Why would they think about it? Like, yeah, they may be on the Switch, but they're not gonna put in Switch effort. It's Pokemon. It makes
yeah.
money.
Yeah, that's true. I just hope we get to see something, and
Yeah.
maybe it will change my opinion. But we also have the
Yeah.
box arts. I know that it's kind of hard for you to see them, but um, uh, Dialga has something shining. His diamond shining, and Palkia has his pearl shining. Apparently, Palkia has fur.
Yeah, like I didn't know Palkia had fur, but I know Dialga has like chips in his steel, and it even has like lines in it. So like the models are very well detailed.
Yeah.
It's just it's just the composition for the box art isn't good.
Yeah. Something people have been
Then,
theorizing.
then, then again,
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say then again, it's we say the box arts are bad, but we also have to remember it by definition that makes the original box art just as bad because they are the exact same thing
True.
with like art with just the key art. So I would say these box arts are actually better
Oh,
than
they
their
are.
originals.
They are.
Not to say are by definition good, but box also minor tangent. Most box arts nowadays are disgusting anyway.
True.
So nothing polarizing.
Yeah. So anyways, they're shining like they or they're like kind of like or you know what I mean? Like they're kind of like showing off light off of them. So
Yes.
Dialga's one on his front, and then Palkia, I guess it would be the two of them, but they're really just showing the one on his right shoulder. Um like people are thinking there were people theorizing this is them transforming. If we're lucky, that's what we get. And that's all I'll say. But if these are the true box arts, this is just to show, look, they're gems in their stuff and they're shining, and we put something in it. So, and that's my thought.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's enough to be like, oh, it's a clear sign they're transforming. To me, that's just like, well, a huge plot point in the game was like how like one of them has like the lustrous orb and
Yep.
one of them has the orb. So it's like it's not enough for me.
Yep. Me too. I think I have to see it to believe it. I have to physically see the new form. So,
Hmm. Same. Like I'll save this opinion for once we're done with Pokemon. But yeah, unless we're done now.
one more quick thing. Legends Arceus has the Mountain of Mount Coronet. Uh, the two trainers. Rowlet is on a horn of Rhyhorn, I believe. I don't know who's in the back of Cyndaquil. I think it's just a Bidoof. And there is Oshawott, Pikachu, and Lucario. And I'm standing and looking over from another hill slash mountain. So basically, it's Breath of the Wild, but with Pokemon.
I don't think. Yeah, a freaking a blind person could see that shit. Game Freak. Not to
Yeah,
say it's bad, but it's like. I mean, hey, it's not just a picture of Arceus, so I'll give them credit where credit's due. It's new. It's not original, but it's new for them.
yep. So, we are now done, so you could say your opinion while I type in the next thing.
For me, honestly, I think the only way I'm gonna enjoy this remake is if I go in thinking I won't like it, or like just expecting that I won't. Because like I know they say like if you put in negative thoughts, you'll get negative thoughts, but like almost the inverse is true. At this point, Pokemon has just
Yeah.
it's just still not my thing anymore. It's like I don't have it in me to put too many eggs in this basket.
Yup.
So like it used to be something like years ago, I would have shit myself and every day I'd be going on my computer looking for new information and now like I mean this in the nicest way possible. I just don't care. It'll come
Yeah.
out eventually and I'll play it, but like that's not caring is like the only way I think I'm gonna like glean any enjoyment from this game that I wouldn't get from just playing platinum. Because like that's my big thing is like yeah, the game might be good, but to me, if I play it and I go, wow, I could have just played platinum, it's not worth it to me.
Yup.
But I might also have just grown out of Pokemon, or rather,
I
I may be an older fan who likes their older stuff because it was from my childhood when it was all new, and I just have a little bit of nostalgia goggles on for them. Maybe that's it.
this is gonna be such a weird comparison, but it's almost like my sister put it out to me here about RuPaul's Drag Race, this current season that's going on, that happened because it
Yeah.
ended, I think, earlier this month, late last month, I don't remember. And and we just watched season 9 where the lip sync like finale was like everybody really trying, whereas in season 13 none of them did, right? It's
Right.
almost like that. It's like Game Freak has reached this epitome of season. Oh, I was about to say season 4, of like fourth, fifth, like second gen remake. I would even add Oras into that, but people could yell at me for it. Um, but and then like with these later games, it almost feels as if they're just like, oh, we need this Gen 1 nostalgia and or the nostalgia of this thing, and then we don't have to care other, and like it shows the Gen 1ers that we care about them, so they'll buy it more because there's a lot more of them, and then, which I'm
I
not
mean,
a big fan of.
yeah, I mean, from a business standpoint, it makes sense because it's the most easily marketable version of Pokemon,
Yep.
especially like for like Pokemon is in like this unique branch where like I would argue more so older fans are playing it
Yeah.
than newer fans. Like like I don't know. I feel like I've met infinitely less kids that have tried out Pokemon than like when I was like 10. Like when
Yeah.
we were 10, I feel like you were like the odd one out if you hadn't played Pokemon. Be like, oh damn, like that was the kid who grew up on Call of Duty. And now it's like if you do play Pokemon, it's like, oh damn, I guess you just don't play Call of Duty or like something along that lines. You're like, I
Fortnite.
guess you just yeah. So like I don't know. So like in that respect, it's like oh everyone played the first gen and say what you will, if their biggest complaint is over representation, whatever, they're still gonna buy it.
It's
It's also
true.
the biggest problem is that like no matter what criticism you throw at this series, it is shut down, deflected, and meaningless in the face of you'll buy it anyways.
True. I
Mm.
I don't I think I don't know. Like there are I think a lot of my complaints have to do with like I feel like I end up being burnt out too much because I play it too much and then end up realizing how little they do care. So like if I just play the main story and then literally just drop it, I feel like I might actually just be like, wow, this was an okay experience, instead of, oh, I have to make so much content for it because I've been in a Pokemon, like with a bunch of PokeTubers for a while, and now I don't really have that constraint anymore. So now I could just play the game, drop it, and if I really want to go back to it, I can. So,
That's how you should play video games. Play them only as long as you want to. Like
so,
its worth is completely determined by you. You
yeah.
could buy a you can find more fulfillment in a $10 3-hour game than a $60 30-hour game, and you can also
Yup.
vice versa fulfillment in a $60 30-hour game versus a $10 3-hour game.
Bro,
It
I
is
had
all
so
what
much
you.
more fun in Celeste than I ever did in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
There you go. Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's so
So let's move
it's
on.
what you think of.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's move on to our next
Okay.
topic. Nintendo's
Is
looking to do more animation spin-offs beyond Illumination's Super Mario movie. We've talked about it before. They're making a movie. It's supposed to come out whenever. We don't know. They haven't shown anything. There's probably gonna be 2 Sonic movies before this movie comes out, mind you.
yes, probably.
Which I'm probably the only person excited for that movie because I actually liked the first one. Anyways,
Oh, I thought you meant the Sonic movie.
no, I
No,
meant
yeah,
the
that's
Sonic movie.
no. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the Mario movie. I was like, damn, you're excited for that thing.
Oh no, I will not be excited for this unless I see they're doing good. Unless I see it and I like it. No, the Sonic movie I liked. I watched. I liked it. Sue me.
I still haven't seen it. I
It's
don't.
hype.
I don't think that's. I actually. I forget. I actually think that it's hilarious that the Sonic movie is probably one of the best things they've put out in years because it just goes to show that no one who fucking makes Sonic can actually do it right.
Yep.
Because if the two most praised things that Sonic has done in the past half decade is essentially a company sponsored fan game in Mania and a movie
Yep.
that is not a video game, just really speaks to the lack of quality the series
It's
has.
almost this is the only game franchise that can be done right better from a Western perspective. That's not true, Metroid. No, Metroid's
I would
subjective. Metroid is subjective.
no,
This one is objective.
no, this has nothing to do with a Western perspective. Fucking Sonic 2 was, I think, made in America. It's literally a matter of just the people who make these games don't know how.
Yeah.
I think fucking you could have someone from fucking Wales make a Sonic game and it'll come out just as bad as its creator because
That's
like
true.
Sonic games are just bad. It truly has nothing to do with where you make them.
But I think that my argument is I think the people at Sega aren't like I don't know, they just put them out whereas the people that have made them like the Sonic Mania team and the Sonic movie were both made from Western people and they've both been big successes.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the location is just
It is
superfluous.
irrelevant. It is irrelevant.
Because like I said,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the second Sonic game is made by Sega USA. So it's like
I didn't know
so
that.
it's like it's not even yeah
Well,
or
people
one of
really
them.
like that game, Sonic 2.
Yeah, so it's not about country perspective and perspective of workers in a certain country. It's literally just like the people that are
Yeah,
hired to do it professionally can't.
that's
Like the
true.
main stuff. And the people who either got hired because they're really big fans that got popular, or people basically Sonic team can't do, they can only delegate.
Yeah.
You know, the saying those who can't do teach. So they taught us a really good concept that they cannot execute properly anymore, and other people now have to, such as fans who can make fan games and movie studios after backlash of design.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Nintendo wants to make animations.
All I wanted so first of all, what's your opinion on that?
They'll be bad.
Yeah.
I, and they'll also I don't care because I know they won't be for me. They'll be for like 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like like if they like they're not gonna fucking make like a fuck like they're not gonna make a Fire Emblem show like with the because even if they did it would be like Marth goes to the store and wacky old Garneth won't let Tiki go instead of like essentially what I want is like a Berserk style fucked up story or just even simple shit like you can't convince me a Splatoon cartoon would be any more engaging than something on the line of Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Oh, that would be so fucking funny if it was just Fanboy and Chum Chum.
You're
Oh
using the
god.
wrong word. Horrifying is the right word.
I have to see this one to believe it's gonna be horrible, because I do think this is just gonna be kitty, like, emoji movie, minions, like,
I just think it's
bad.
gonna be like I think it's just gonna be like wacky, like, hey, our characters are super colorful, and let's just have them scream obnoxiously loud for 11 minutes, and then we'll just do that
Yeah.
for like. So they'll be bad.
Yep.
You know, I don't doubt it, but you know, if some kid likes it, good for them.
Yeah.
You know, good for that kid.
And my other question is, what do you expect the next one to be? Because, or like the next not Mario one, because they say spin-offs beyond Super Mario movie, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm either gonna say they're gonna go in a completely different direction and go Zelda, which is not gonna be good because everybody's gonna be like, but the Zelda anime though could have been great. Or B, or my other one is they're just going to continue this trend and we're going to see a Kirby one.
I already set Splatoon. I think it's
Splatoon?
the easiest one. Yeah,
It is.
it literally writes itself. It already has a location. It already has a child friendly design. It's already incredibly brightly colored, and it already has enough charm to have made a fan base out of two games. So you get a TV show that essentially acts as a giant advertisement for the game. And then now suddenly all the people who played the game will also go watch the TV show at least once, you know, because hey, apparently there's a TV show. So it becomes this like self-fulfilling circle of like people who got in on the games will at least check out the show, and people who get into the show might eventually go and buy the game. And even then, if they buy the game, and they don't have a Switch already, and they really love the show, they're getting $400 out of them,
Pretty much,
$300 on a
yeah.
Switch tax, and then a new video game with tax.
It would be very good for them to release it right before Splatoon 3.
Yeah, it would.
Yep.
And apparently they like, you know, Splatoon already has a fair bit of like lore to it, so like they can just expand on that in like a kiddie way. Just be like, you know, the Octolings, and they'll just be fucking Team Rocket.
Yeah. Oh god, I can only imagine that being terrible. So, on here, before I say anything, I see why Dragon Quest X Offline will probably release globally. Please! I would love Dragon Quest X here. Anyways. Our next thing, isn't really, anything we're gonna, you could really do a discussion off of. It's just more, we have a lot more of, oh, this is kind of just happening type of deals. So, first of all, Terry Crews wants us to localize Mother 3. Or wants Nintendo to localize Mother 3.
I did not know he knew what Mother was.
Yeah, right?
I shouldn't be surprised though. He's like the embodiment of like chaotic good. It's
Yeah.
like the man can do no wrong, but like every time he does something good, you're like, I didn't know Terry Crews knew about X, or I didn't know Terry Crews could do Y. But I'm both shocked and mad at myself for being shocked. Because should have seen this coming. Like at this rate, man, I should fully expect him to tweet out that he fucking completed the Kiseki series. Like when Kuro no
Oh,
Kiseki comes out, he
please.
should. I would not be shocked if he tweets out his waifu. I'd be like, yep, I figured.
It's the
Or if he
girl that
like
me and Neil want to literally whip us.
dude, freaking, I guarantee you he has a Mal. He has a Mal somewhere, and it's like oddly refined.
Yeah,
Like
I could see it. I could see it. Um,
his 9x9 is probably really like weird and at the same time not aggressive. It's probably like
I could so
monster.
see it. I'll just leave it on this part. According to a former dev, sorry if we weren't done talking about this.
No, we were done.
Yeah, because I was just like, I sensed it being done, so I was like, all right. Metroid Prime Trilogy Switch port unlikely, according to former dev.
I think Metroid Prime 4 is unlikely.
Yeah. I don't. That's weird because they apparently like lost the code, like when I watched like the thing on it. Kind of weird. Like I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out on it, but then again, it is Nintendo, so who knows.
I think what's going to happen is we're going to get the best of both worlds, and they're going to say, hey, so Metroid Prime 4 didn't work out, but neither did Metroid Prime Trilogy port. So we, from the ground up, remade Metroid Prime 1.
That's hilarious. Alright, so, in other news, yeah, sure, fuck it. There are Animal Crossing, Build-A-Bears.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not sure.
There's also a Score Bunny one.
I've seen them. Yeah, they have a bunch of Pokemon ones.
Yeah. Looks adorable. That's all I wanted to say on it. Anything else? Like, I'm not gonna buy it, but...
No, good for them.
Yeah. So, move over, Disney Plus and, Netflix. Because Calculator is the next greatest app on Nintendo Switch. You could buy it for $10.
There's a $10 calculator app on the Switch.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Yep. I don't know why, but when I saw this was the funniest thing.
I would almost expect it to be like a Doki Doki Literature Club thing, where like if you type in one set of numbers, it becomes like some meta psychoanalysis of like the state of being.
God,
but knowing
so.
Nintendo, it's just a fucking calculator for $10. That's amazing.
It is amazing.
I'm so happy they did that. Good job, Nintendo. Keep up. There's your new franchise, Calculator.
Calculator. There's a new Donkey Kong rumored from the Odyssey team. So they've been working on that instead of, I guess, Odyssey 2, which, A, good for them, and B, it's gonna be 2D, so that's interesting. Apparently.
Nintendo remembers Donkey Kong? That's interesting.
Nintendo remembers Donkey Kong on 40th anniversary.
Good for them.
Right?
Hey, I guess you know. I guess to satiate the fans, you give them some kind of, you know, satisfaction, just for a little bit. Nothing too crazy, you know. Nothing that really, you know, gets the blood pumping. But you know, just
I think if
to...
it was a 3D Donkey Kong game, people would have freaked, especially from the Odyssey team. I think when the 2D game is revealed, I think people are going to be like, oh, this is going to be good. Because the last ones were. You know.
I wouldn't mind a 3D Donkey Kong game. It seems like people liked the one on the N64. And, you know, that one 24 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
and, I don't know. I'm down with it. Like, whatever it is, I'll probably get it, because, honestly, Tropical Freeze was good, so this should be good, even though it's not made by Retro. But the Odyssey team did a really good job on Mario Odyssey, so here's hoping, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's not that I don't care, it's just I could take it or leave it.
Yep.
Platformer guy.
Yep. Switching from one platformer to another, we've got Game Builder Garage.
Oh, yeah.
The newest...
Nintendo said do it your fucking self.
Yep.
They said, we are fucking sick of you guys asking for brand new IPs. We know you'll damn well buy the ones we already have for you. So make your own fucking games.
Pretty much, they said ARMS was a flop. Let's just have them make their own. It's like ARMS didn't sell 5 million copies. Yeah, well. So Game Builder Garage is a thing. It says, learn how to make games from the minds of Nintendo. And my first question is, do you think that you could create a better game than Nintendo from this game?
No.
No.
I don't think I would. I think some games, some of Nintendo's games, you could probably make better versions of, but like, not with this. I don't think with Game Builder Garage. It's like, to me, this is like the video game version of the Smash Stage Editor. It's like, it's just going to be a lot of memes, a lot of horny, and a lot of like, this shows potential, but like in terms of actual quality, it will only go up to the point of this person shows potential. Like, I don't think someone's gonna make this and it's gonna become like the next like Fall Guys, Among Us, fucking big game that everyone plays.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a thing where it's like, bro, did you see Sudoku 2 on Game Builder Garage? You gotta play it, man. Everyone plays it. It's like the newest thing. Like, I think it's gonna be like, you're gonna like hang out with your friends and they're gonna be like, you want to see this really funny video game where like Mario fucks an Enderman on Game Builder Garage before it gets taken down? I think that's what it's gonna turn into.
Yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see that. And I don't know why I forgot about this, but this was actually supposed to be beforehand. For our last Nintendo topic, because I did do it, but apparently Pokemon fans say their Nintendo 3DS games are dying. Like, you can't load into Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Some of them just stop.
Interesting. Quite early for that to happen, but I guess it happens eventually.
Yep. Good thing we have Korean versions of the games on Korean 3DSs.
Yes, that don't break and are easily replaceable.
Yes, and only break when your computer does. Shockingly, it's kind of weird. So moving on, I thought this was a good transition to everything else. Valve is looking to make a portable Switch-like portable gaming PC, codenamed the Steam Pal.
Say it with me. It's gonna fail.
It could. I think the PC audience isn't looking for that, but if they could make a good gaming PC cheap enough, like a portable gaming thing cheaper than like what the price is, I don't think it's gonna fail. I think it's gonna Xbox fail. Like, you know where Xbox like doesn't like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they don't make a profit, but like they still do tremendous numbers.
Yeah.
That. I think that's its potential. But I think that it goes from it's gonna bomb to it's gonna Xbox fail, which isn't saying much.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the problem is it's a market that like the Switch kind of owns on its own. Like, the biggest selling point for like a Switch is, it's like, one, Nintendo exclusives, and then two, it's like all the third-party games, like really popular ones from the last generation, you can now play on the go. So it's like, yeah, the Switch isn't as powerful, but you can play Skyrim on the go, and it'd be like, yeah, I can get a Steam Switch, but why would I get a Steam Switch when I could get a Switch? Because the Steam Switch isn't going to have the next Zelda game. Like, Like, let's be real. Are you really going to be like, oh, I'm totally buying the Steam Switch, man. The next Call of Duty gonna run fire on that thing. Fucking, I'm gonna play Rainbow Six Siege. Like, no, your fucking computer's gonna explode.
No, that's
Or
why
the
you. No, that's why you buy the
no,
KF console, dude.
yeah. So freaking like, and even if you're like, oh well, I just want to play Skyrim and Witcher 3, it's like, oh, then buy a fucking Switch.
Yeah,
They
pretty
already have
much.
those. So that's why I think it's gonna do bad. Like, I think they're like, yeah, I agree. They're probably gonna like not make a single dollar off of it, but I don't think it's gonna be like Xbox where it's like it feasibly makes enough money to keep it running. I think it's gonna be like we are making no money on this, and there's no positive to keeping it on.
Like Stadia.
Yeah, like I, I just don't think it's gonna do well.
That's fair.
Like it would have to run as well as a computer, which it just isn't going to. That's just not possible.
Yeah, it won't. So recently, your favorite franchise, Dragon Quest,
Yep.
had its special. So that was cool. I watched. No one else. I don't think anybody else did. I watched it though. But the translator.
Yeah.
Chief. I bet I'm the only one with this complaint, but she did not sound confident in any of her translations.
Honestly, at this point, they should just put fucking subtitles on the bottom
I
of the
would have
screen.
I would have done the subtitles, like you know how like Sakurai does like the subtitles and
Yeah, like that. Honestly, like at this point, like this might just be like my inner anime fan,
yeah.
but I'm just like I don't care to hear it. Like I just it's to me it's like listen if like it's like the same energy as putting out a tweet. Like you can't hear a tweet, but like the information is still displayed to you. So I'm like, listen, if you can't get someone who's like super charismatic or like matches the energy of the person divulging the information, just sub it. Like that's all I need. Like I can read. I'm
Yeah,
playing
because
video games.
everybody's gonna watch the Nintendo Direct anyways, so it's not like or like people that are gonna watch it are gonna like watch it. They're not gonna be doing something else. So,
Yeah.
because they're gonna want to watch the screen. There's, I don't know.
When wait, when is Nintendo's E3 again? Do we
It
know?
should be the 15th, but we don't know.
Oh, okay.
I hope it's the 15th. Because it's the 12th or the 13th. People are going to be hella mad at me. Because I ain't showing up to whatever they want me to. I refuse.
Nope.
Nintendo Big N takes the win there. All for the Smash character. Anyways, Dragon Quest is getting a shuffle-like game. Do you remember Pokemon Shuffle?
Yep.
But it's with erasers. It's going to be on the phone, so it will be free.
Okay.
Dragon Quest X Online, because we have to say online and offline now, which is a Japanese... it's Japanese... It's Japan only, which is kind of sad because it looked cool. It released its version... It's going to release its version 6, which is cool. Dragon Quest X Offline is going to happen, which hopefully will come over here, because I want to play it.
I'd imagine that's why they have it offline, because they probably don't think that turning on the servers for the West is cost effective, but giving us what is essentially a numbered Dragon Quest game is cost effective.
I could see it, yeah.
So like the answer to that is, well, just turn off the online. Just make it a game without servers. And it's like, genius. Then we don't have to spend any more money.
True. Dragon Quest 3 is getting an HD 2D remake from the Octopath team.
Yes.
Gets a big thumbs up from me. However, would I have preferred it to be in the Dragon Quest 11 style? Yes. Is this the second best? Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So yeah, it's not perfect, but hey, at least as of now, it doesn't seem
No.
excuse me, too bad.
Dragon Quest Treasures is a new side game starring 2 people from Dragon Quest 11. Cool. It's an RPG, but nothing at all like a traditional one, so I'm assuming it's just going to be action.
That's like every Dragon Quest spinoff is like it's an RPG, but not really.
And then we're getting a darker, possibly not the same like traditional combat style or traditional battle style. Like they're making some changes to it. Dragon Quest 12, which by God I'm looking forward to because they reeled me in with Dragon Quest 11. So
Do we know what console this is going to be on?
most likely it's going to be on Switch, PS5, Xbox Series.
Man, I'm not kidding when I say I'm not fucking ready for more every event. Hey, did you know Dragon Quest 11 is coming? Did you
12.
know it's coming tomorrow? What? Same thing. It's the same fucking thing.
Oh God,
I'm like 3 seconds away from not even giving credence to call it by its number. I'm just about to be like, did you know Dragon Quest is coming? Did you know? Did you?
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Like, dude, fucking their flagship series don't get as much attention as fucking Dragon Quest.
That's
Like,
true.
dude, fucking, we could have a year from announcement to release on a Dragon Quest game, and it'll get more fucking trailers than any video game that has been 10 years in the making. It's unfucking real. Like, I get that Square is big and they have a lot of money for advertisements and they really want to sell their game. But, like, Jesus Christ, it's intrusive. And this might just be me. I know I'm probably wrong. I'm sure everyone eats it up when they get a new Dragon Quest trailer, but I'm sick to death of it.
That's true. You are. Why? Okay, here it is. I told you about the Final Fantasy game, right? We're not gonna...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure that's just 16. Because
I think it's gonna be 16, but everybody's it says it's gonna be from Team Ninja. However, I truly believe this is just gonna be 16. There's a Final Fantasy spin-off that sounds like it's gonna be a more accessible Souls-like game, which cool, I'm for. However, I kind of think this is just gonna be 16, which I was gonna buy anyways. So,
I mean, good for them. Release Final Fantasy VII Part 2. That's all I have to say to Square.
yeah,
The
me
one
too.
thing like.
Ooh, Box Fort just came out. The Box Fort video.
Oh yeah.
In other E3 2021 news, we hope to see. Is this a schedule? Is there more? No. Hold on. Maybe it's in there? Okay, so, in other news, E3 has more things announced. Xbox and Bethesda obviously are working together. By God, whoever did not expect that.
Yup.
Goddamn. Konami has canceled their stuff.
Good for them.
Yep. I believe, Activision... So this could be wrong. Activision, Bandai Namco, I believe Capcom was already announced. Sega... They have Xseed here? Damn. Xseed's the people that translated Trails. So hopefully this means Crossbell. Maybe they could translate it because they might have the rights to it. Who knows? And It says PlayStation has yet to confirm their conference date. Nah, it's just Nintendo. PlayStation ain't here, Chief. They're gonna be at Summer Games Fest, my guy. Which yeah.
What Legends?
Yeah. I'm honestly, like, I guess, I'm not gonna try to take this too far, but I'm honestly thinking we might get both Smash reveals there with a bonus character revealed at the end, but that's just me. I don't know, Chief.
I think we'll get. I don't think we'll get a bonus character. I think we'll get. That's what I think.
We'll get what?
We'll get 2 characters. I don't think we're gonna get a bonus character though. I think that's being too.
Cause I don't know. Cause like my thing is I don't know if these next 2 are gonna be the current thing they try to go after, and they might just want to get Breath of the Wild Zelda as their own bonus.
I feel like they're just gonna do that. It's just gonna be like, remember E3 2019? Well, we just showed you 2 Smash characters. Breath of the Wild 2. Are you in or out? I think that's what we're
I could see
what
it.
we're in.
Okay, games, does it really, I guess so. Gamescom 2021. Gamescom 2021, so basically lesser E3 is back. It's an all-digital event.
Yes.
And Summer's Games Fest is, Summer Games Fest is also gonna be around, but they're counting it as that's weird. They're confirming a show. God damn it. They're doing their own thing right before E3 just to do it before E3.
Right.
That's all I got. Jeff Keighley just wants to get ahead of them, I guess, but E3 is probably just gonna have the better announcements, other than my prediction, which is Sony will just show some of their stuff here instead of at their own thing, because they're definitely just not gonna have a state of play around E3. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Like, freaking. Oh, I like E3, but like the only one I'm ever excited for is Nintendo.
Yeah. I'm just excited for it to be back. So.
Yeah. Right? Like that's the thing. Like the just like the hype and the festivity of just being like, hey, there's one on tonight. Like I still remember like that one day where you're like, oh, Bethesda and Microsoft is on today, and I'm like, oh, I guess they'll come over.
Yeah.
And it was really fun.
It was just fun to watch. Like, you know, even if they did kind of suck, it was just fun.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's why I kind of like E3. But there are some events where I'm like, I literally could not care. Like
Ubisoft.
the Ubisoft one. Yeah, you couldn't pay me to watch that.
They do have the cringy song and dance, so.
Yeah, I'll never watch it, but I'm forever grateful.
I'm forever grateful for you, cringy song and dance. The PS Vita will no longer take releases after the summer.
Yep. Whatever's there is it.
But it will be online. You can just buy stuff. You just can't release anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Sad day, sad day.
Mm-hmm.
Returnals, apparently games corrupted earlier this month. I can't find the exact thing. But you can't really save your progress, so runs some runs are dead from that.
Interesting.
It was a very bad thing for a game that probably should have been PS Plus. I've heard good things, and I've heard that it's hard and it's fun. For me, it's just some old lady in space trying to get her life back together. And it's whatever to me. It's one of those, I guess, like, when you guys say, like, Sony's too, like, cinematic, like, I think this is where, this is my cutoff, is probably just games, like, I have to at least be interested in the concept. This just does not interest me at all.
Right. I get you.
So, by God, good. I guess good for them.
I guess good for them.
That some people care.
Yeah.
PlayStation has a partnership with Discord.
Oh yeah, when the fuck is that gonna happen?
Beginning early next year, it says.
Next year? Damn. I thought like any week now I could just load Discord through my PS4.
It's gonna be interesting. I think Sony has done something correct. However, Discord versus Microsoft Skype, oof, it's gonna be a hard one, right?
Frickin' Yelp. I
Yup.
don't know I'm spoiled for choice here.
Yup. I don't get it.
So
I can't believe that, like, it's kind of just weird because they told Microsoft no, and then Sony was just like, alright, we'll partner with you, I guess. Just find it really funny.
yeah, I guess someone had to eventually agree with them.
Yep. Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. Because I only included this because Neil mentioned it earlier.
Right.
At some point. He thought he saw this. So what ended up happening is this isn't a new game. So,
okay.
So this is a... This is a game from the PS3, Xbox 360, that's been remastered.
Interesting.
So yeah, and me and you can get it for free. Because we have PlayStation Plus.
The only question is, why would you want to?
There you go. I mean, I just get all of them just to have, but yeah.
I mean, heck, if that's people's thing, good for them, but I only have so much room in my heart for so many fighting games, and I'm saving a big portion of it for Injustice 3 when it inevitably never comes out.
When it inevitably never comes out.
Yep, I am patiently waiting.
PlayStation is working on 25 new PlayStation 5 games. Half of them are from new IPs.
You're gonna go, half of them are remakes.
Oh, that'd be funny. So, my
funny.
question to you is, what old franchise would you like to see them be working on, and what new IP would you like, or like new IP genre would you like to see them work on?
I have no idea for new IP. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't even know. Or do you just mean like what recent IP would I want them to work on?
I guess new, but
okay,
but
like
more or
new
less
altogether.
like for just their IPs, like just any of them, just something.
Oh,
Whatever you want, buddy.
well, no, I'm just the only IP I give a shit about is Spider-Man,
That's true.
and it's like I don't have to hope for it because it's gonna happen.
That's
It's a
true.
cash. So like, I guess Spider-Man, but like I don't know, because like what other like PlayStation series like Crash? Like I'm not a Crash fan.
Crash is actually
I'm
Activision.
oh there you go. Well, like God of War is not really my
Yep,
scene. I don't like Last of Us anymore.
that's true.
Um,
Yep.
I
So
don't
let
know. It's
me.
like everything.
Yeah,
It's like everything I like on PlayStation is not made by PlayStation.
that's true.
Except
It's made by
like even like
Insomniac.
yeah, freaking like Injustice,
Yeah.
Persona, you know, fucking
Persona.
Final Fantasy, Ghosts, fucking Nier.
Ghost is made by
Oh,
Sucker Punch. Do they own Sucker Punch? Because I don't think they do.
um,
Look it up.
I don't know. But
I will look it up.
yeah, like even games that like that are exclusive to the PS4 are not made exclusively by like Sony Interactive.
They are owned by Sony.
Good for them. But like
So
that's like oh, that's
yeah,
like that's like saying like the next Skyrim, like the next Elder Scrolls game is a Microsoft game. It's like no, it's a Bethesda game. It's probably just published by Microsoft.
that's
Like
true.
that's like saying Persona is a Sega game. It's not. It's an Atlas game. Sega publishes it.
True. Uh, I'm hoping they're making more Ghost games.
Oh
Um,
sure they. I don't
and
think that's something you have to worry about.
yeah, and even if it's not a Ghost game, but it's made by them, I'm down with it. They've proven to me they can make a video game
Oh,
in
actually,
in
never
that
mind. I know
style.
exactly.
What?
I know exactly what series I want them to work on.
What?
Is Infamous, made by the same
Oh
people who did Ghost of Tsushima. Would kill to get another Infamous game
yeah.
because Second Son was so good and it got such a good DLC, and then it just got nothing.
Yeah.
It has been that game has gotten nothing.
Um, and my other one is I would like a sequel to Shadow of Colossus or Ico. I don't know. I think Ico was afterwards. I would like another Shadow of Colossus game, like literally in that style, just a different one. Like over like cuz Last Guardian, no. No, just make I would just like that game, like just a Shadow of a Colossus type game, not
I was
Last
just
Guardian.
I was just about to say, I was like, well, if you want a Game Boy, do I have one for you? I was going to say that because I know you don't care for it.
Yeah. I tried playing it, not that fun. It was very boring. Like I hate boring over bad. Like me and Jack have had conversations about this. He's boring over bad. I'm bad over boring.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I'm only boring over bad because I just won't buy either. And it's
Yeah.
like, if you held a gun to my head and said play one, I would be like, oh, well, I guess I'll play the boring one.
And for new IP, I would love to see them try their best at something not like I feel like they're going with like I would love to see them do something I guess more I would love to see them do a traditional RPG or maybe like a platformer um like not like Knack, but also I would also
Talking
just
about
love to see them do Knack 3 just for shits and giggles. Oh, and Lost Gravity. I'll shout out not Gravity Rush. That's what I meant. I'll shout out Gravity Rush for
last,
Neil.
last Gravity and Rush song.
Yup, pretty much. Um, there have been. Oh wait, almost PlayStation exclusive. That's interesting. Starfield apparently won't even be on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, we all knew it was going to happen. All Bethesda stands make way to Xbox.
If good for Bethesda people, go buy an Xbox, go buy a PC. I don't think this hurts Sony in the long run. However, I think that does this benefit Microsoft? Probably not.
This hurts me. I like Skyrim. I like Fallout. I don't want to buy an Xbox.
Whenever you want to play if you want to play a Bethesda game, you could always come over, buddy. I won't stop you.
Yeah, but no, Bethesda games aren't games you borrow. Those are games you fall into. You know, it's not like telling someone, "Oh, here, borrow Skyrim," is like being like, "Here, have 3 years of custody on my child."
Yeah.
It's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Like you have to know you're not going to see that game for a year.
Pretty much.
But I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah. Lost Judgment, I think it's a spinoff of Yakuza, was revealed. That's cool. I've been getting into Yakuza. I've been playing Yakuza 0. It's fun. Am I gonna buy this? Probably not, because I'm not gonna be caught up by then.
Yeah, so you'll be like, I'll buy it later.
I'll buy it later when it's not as much money.
Yeah.
And even then, they don't really follow a pattern. They're kind of just after another. And the spin-offs don't really have, like, a timeline they're set in. So, yeah. Cool. I believe
I just saw a thing for the Virtua Fighter thing. Fucking hell.
you thought of the Virtua Fighter thing.
Well, no, it's like browsed just like random like tabs on YouTube, and I just found Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown Legendary Pack DLC, and I'm like, yep, it's a real fucking video game. Good for them, I guess.
There was something about Sega talking about their current and old IPs. So, anything Sega related you want to see from them? Just anything.
Persona.
Persona, that's it.
Yeah, but like
they have Persona on there.
Yeah, but knowing Atlas, they would only show anything huge. Like they'd probably show a spin-off. So if anything, Persona 5 Fighters. But like me personally, like I know one, I'm not gonna see Persona 6, like even a trailer for it till I'm 26, and even then, it's gonna be at an Atlas showcase because that's how Persona 5 got announced.
Yeah.
It's so funny the way they announced that game. I love it. It's great.
I would like to see a new Super Monkey Ball game. Copyrights have said we're getting a new, or trademarks have said we're getting a new Super Monkey Ball game. I would also like a new Billy Hatcher game, but I'm never getting that, so.
Yeah, the Earth would be cured of its plague if Billy Hatcher 2 had come out by now.
True. Also, just for shits and giggles, I just want to see Sonic Heroes 2 for whatever ungodly reason. Oh, and them to also finish the storybook trilogy, because by God, I just want to laugh and I want to see the world burn.
Why do we need to make it a trilogy? Isn't 2 enough? Haven't we hurt ourselves enough, Kyle? This cycle of hatred needs to end. It needs to end. We have to drop this cycle of self-hatred. Stop playing Sonic games.
No. Never. It's too funny.
Well, you're already lost. I don't know what to tell you.
No, the world must burn. Anyways, I guess let's start from the bottom. Okay. So Sonic is apparently getting a Netflix show. Cool. Hopefully it's kind of like Sonic
Oh,
X, but not really. So,
that's gonna be great. I hope in like I hope it's like I want them to do it like Riverdale, where it's like oddly sexual for what the source material is,
that's
and
awful.
I want it to be like super like YA young adult energy.
Oh no.
Like I want pop music every episode and like overly dramatic scenarios. Like that's what I'm here for. Like when I hear Netflix adaptation, that's all I think about.
Oh no. Some Sonic Mobile Games events were also announced. Oh, by the way, we're talking about Sonic Central, the Sonic Direct that happened.
The Sonic Direct. Everyone's got their own Nintendo Direct now.
Yeah. Apparently, this one I didn't know about. Sonic Mania is going to be on the Epic Games Store. PlayStation Now will get Sonic Forces, Sonic Mania, and Sonic Team Racing, and Amazon Luna will get Sonic Mania and Sonic Team Racing.
Interesting.
Sonic will appear in other Sega games, Two Point Hospital and Olympic Games Tokyo 2020.
Gotta sell you games.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you have something else to add on that, or?
Nah, not really. Go team, go Sonic. You know, maybe in 15 years, he'll have a good video game.
Yeah. Sonic Colors is also getting an animated short with Roger Craig Smith, who's coming back, I guess.
That'll probably be good.
Yeah.
Just a quick little hey to all you Sonic Colors fans. This one's for you.
Sonic Origins is a compilation that got announced of 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles and CD. So,
That's cool.
yeah.
That way you can play it. You can play it and then play Mania and be like, cool, I've played all the definitively good Sonic games.
Yeah. Sonic Colors Ultimate was revealed to be coming to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC through the Epic Games Store, not through Steam, on September 7th. The remaster will update the game's look, feel, as well as add new features and a new mode called Rival Rush.
It would have been great if they're like, it'll change the look, feel, and lore.
That would be funny. And
So, like, the whole time everyone's like playing the game, they're like, what the fucking lore did they change? And then only to find out that it's like Knuckles shows up at the end of the credits.
that'd be funny.
And like he was sadly not invited to the fucking the amusement park. Like I stand that. I would come out and say that all Sonic games are amazing if that happened.
Yeah. And a new game was announced by it was announced from the Sonic team. It will be arriving in 2022 for all consoles.
Yes.
It was set in a forest. There was a rune symbol that Nick said looked like a 6. When we talked to him, and apparently the code in there was found on the video, and it says Rangers teaser, and from that there was a post on 4chan a few months ago that it will be open world. Me and you have talked about it, I think, on Discord, but I'm cautiously optimistic. Jack is. This is going to flop, from what I remember.
Yeah, if it was any other company, I would be moderately like hopeful for them. But it's Sonic. I know better. Like,
Yeah.
if this was Metroid, if they're like, Actually, never mind, because I don't trust Metroid to ever come out. If this was Kirby, I'd be like, oh, that'll probably be cool. That might be different. That'll be unique. I'm excited to see that happen. I might not buy it, but if it does good, good for them. I'm happy, and maybe I'll buy it one day. But it's Sonic, so I'm like, yeah, that's going to do horrible. And if it, like I said, Sonic does not have bad games by accident. Sonic has good games by accident.
True.
It's a fluke when they.
Yeah.
So, as like, I would love to be excited because an open world Sonic game sounds cool. But again, I know better. It's Sonic.
Yep. So, Activision. This was like the first thing that came out for the month. Apparently, this is a rumor, laid off some Toys for Bob's people, and they were gonna be working on Warzone from now on. This was a report. They then decided, then Activision came out, said this is incorrect, they're just working on Warzone, and there have been no layoffs. What do you think is the real story? Because for me, I truly believe Activision is just denying this. Because they're Activision. What about you? Jack?
Yeah, like, what did Toys for Bob do? Because I'm trying to remember.
So they're Crash and
What
Spyro. They were the Crash and Spyro remakes, and they were also Crash 4, which apparently did not do well.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Freaking, it is unfortunate that they did a lot of layoffs, but
No,
you
they
know, it's Activision.
reportedly did a lot of layoffs that Activision denies.
Oh, well, hopefully. Well, then again, it's not like they would openly say it. They'd be like, yeah, we fired those fucking guys. I hope they didn't, because no one deserves to lose their job.
Yeah, me
But,
too.
I mean, like, if it was simply like, oh, they just got moved over to work on Warzone, I'd be like, all right, that, like, from a business standpoint, I guess that makes sense. At least no one lost their job. But, like, if it did come out true that they lost their jobs, I wouldn't be shocked because it's Activision. They're already not like a company that you think of like, wow, they're so cool. And like also like just companies in general. You hear the term company layoffs and you're like, wow, what assholes. But what else is new? Like, it would be unfortunate, and I hate that I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, me too. I hope it's not true, and I hope they are still working on Crash and Spyro stuff for the Crash and Spyro fans. But I wouldn't be shocked if just, like, Activision was just like, alright, you guys are just moving here and we're gonna fire the rest.
Yeah, that would be quite unfortunate.
Would be...
Would not be good.
Let's type in free to play with this and see if I could get something to come up. Okay, here. Ubisoft is going to focus on more high-end free-to-play games to release, so that way they can support it, meaning they'll make you buy a bunch of shit for years.
I guarantee you, I know exactly why they're doing it.
Why?
Genshin Impact. I
Genshin
guarantee
Impact.
you, they were in a board meeting and one of their dudes was like, have you seen this game? And they were like, whoa. And like they're not gonna think, so we should make a gotcha game. The dude who saw it was probably like, so we can make people pay more for Rainbow Six Siege? I guarantee you that's what it's gonna be.
Yep.
It's not gonna be any kind of gotcha game. It's just gonna be like they saw it and they were like, oh, they made a game that makes a lot of money even though it's free, so why can't we?
Yeah, like, I would not be surprised if we got a free-to-play Assassin's Creed game in the future that was literally going everywhere. Like there would be, like, one expansion that you would have to pay X amount of money for. It doesn't shock me, you know? That's all.
Kyle?
Yeah.
It happened
What happened?
for like 20 seconds.
What?
Did you not see me the call like ended
Oh shit, really?
and now it's back. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's a
Yeah,
thing.
so, I can only hold out for on the bright side I can see your screen bigger now.
That's cool. But yeah, that's what's going on at Ubisoft. I'm not shocked. Expect a Mario Rabbids game. I think it's gonna be a Mario Rabbids phone game.
That would be funny.
And you're just gonna have gotcha pulls for
Yes.
Rabbids Mario characters and for Mario characters, and possibly even more Nintendo characters. I could so see it. Nintendo's also trying to do more of that stuff.
Yup. Frickin'. I wouldn't put it past them. I think it's likely. So what else we got on this docket?
Warner Bros. Games is getting broken up as AT&T spinoff spins off its media business, because Warner Brother was bought by AT&T. Like they're merging. I don't particularly remember.
No. Oh, this can't be. This can't be. That's not Warner Brothers Interactive, is it?
It involves Warner Brothers Interactive.
Fuck. Injustice 3. It's okay. It's okay. NetherRealm makes them.
NetherRealm is also included in this. I see it like right here on the thing. So I wouldn't worry. Okay, I wouldn't worry too much. I don't think AT&T is gonna have like all of the bigger studios. I think they're gonna leave that with Warner Brothers. They're just gonna probably take the smaller ones that make like the phone games and keep them under their division because they're the phone company. However, Mortal Kombat Mobile and Justice, I think, already has a mobile game. I wouldn't be shocked if they just made a couple of more mobile games from those franchises.
This is so sad. Oh, what an L. Oh, this is the most emotional skin in the game I've had in the news in a long time. What a L. Oh, that hurts. You hate to see it.
I really don't think this is going to affect you that much.
I don't know, man. I'm on year 4 waiting for this game.
All right. I still think it has the potential to be announced because they still are at E3. So
I'll be so happy. That'd probably be my announcement at E3. I'd be so happy.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Injustice 2. It's not funny how much I care about this game and how much I just want one more sequel. I just want to see what they could do one more time with it.
One Piece is getting a new mobile game, called Project Fighter, made by Tencent.
Ooh, are you gonna buy it?
It's probably gonna be free. I will play it if it comes over here.
Are you going to buy into it?
So we're moving on to the next topic.
That's a definitive yes. That is what, Kyle? Oh. Yup. You heard it here from in everything but words. That's so funny.
Okay, I guess I gotta turn off ad block for this one. Fuck you. I love my ad block. Netflix apparently wants to break into the video game business.
Experts say it's a bad idea. 5-year-old can tell you it's a bad idea.
It hasn't worked yet. Like, that's
No.
the problem. It hasn't worked yet. Like, we're gonna get into another fucking company that wants to do this too when the Apple Epic stuff happens.
Can Netflix fucking worry about making its lineup good instead of fucking worrying about making shitty video games?
My thing is like they're losing. They they almost might have to switch to video games because they just have their Netflix originals now. They're losing everything to like HBO Max and
Bro, they can't afford to switch to
Peacock.
video games.
They
Dude,
can't. They can't. Like this would be like their risk shit.
no, that's like saying like, hey, Burger King is losing money because Wendy's does a 4 for $4. Therefore, Burger King should make air conditioners.
Burger King should make air conditioners.
It's like, no, the infinitely better is you raise the quality of your product. Like, yeah, it might be annoying, Netflix, but I assure you, buying one season of like TV shows from 10 years ago and just deleting everything with a high viewer rating is not going to fucking save you because Hulu has ads and Hulu sucks, but I will be goddamned if I delete my Hulu subscription because they have all of Malcolm in the Middle, which Netflix used to have. And I'm gonna be real with you, I haven't watched Netflix in months. I think I'm just gonna cancel that fucking subscription.
Yeah, my dad pays for it, so
Yeah, freaking.
so
Like,
I'm not gonna cancel it. Or I wouldn't
dude,
cancel it, but I don't think I'm gonna buy it like when we don't have it anymore.
dude, see, fucking, I'm on Hulu right now. They have everything. They have Scary Movie. They have Shrek. They have Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. They have so many anime. They have so much funny shit. Like, they have all of American Dad. Like, there you go. They have Family Guy. Rick and Morty, Futurama. It's Always Sunny. Netflix is horrible.
Yep.
They deserve to wonder. Now, if Hulu had High School of the Dead, then I would pay for the ad-free version.
Ooh.
Because that would be...
Um. Wait, what does that say? Hold on. Okay. Anyways, I think I read that wrong. This is what I was gonna start off the news with, but Neil unfortunately isn't here.
Yeah, what was
Google
the...
Stadia is adding Cold Steel 3 to its Stadia
Google
Pro.
Stadia? There it is. That's how they're gonna stay in business.
That's how they're gonna stay in business. Like, look at these games. It's a Moto GP20, Chronos Before Ashes, and Blue Fire.
I don't even know what
And then
that shit is.
I don't know. Like none of those games. No.
Did you know Pokemon is on Disney XD now? What fucking universe
Yeah.
did I end up in?
Yeah, that was started with Sun and Moon.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Happened, Cartoon Network. Lost a big man right there.
Big neck, baby.
Don't-
A big neck.
Don't even have anymore.
Anyways, but yeah, that's how they stay in business. Cold Steel 3.
Yep, there you go.
There it is.
Kuro no Kiseki, y'all.
Wow, it's gonna launch on September 30th. Damn. We got 4 new characters announced. This girl, cute.
Yeah. She's cool.
This guy,
He's cool.
neat.
This dog reminds me of the robot dog from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
We're skipping her for now because we're going back. This old man, Poggers.
Yup. His eye patch is cool.
But look at her.
Yeah, you want her to kill you. She can kill me. Yeah.
Bro, please. Please just step on me and call me scum. Just please do it.
This is the one time I'm not going to shut you down for being horny on main.
Do
So
not fucking do it. I swear
I'm
to
like,
God.
I understand. I'm not even a Kiseki fan, but the energy she radiates, I'm like, yeah, I get it. She's slightly older looking than like most characters, so it's like there it is. That's all it takes. It's not the exact same energy, but it's a phenomenon I'm forever gonna call Dami Mommy Vampire GF energy.
Do
And it's
not
like she
fucking
already
dare. Like any of you viewers too, just look at her. She radiates that energy. She is the new Lady Demiscu. I'm kidding. No, she's not, because she's not like
watch
9 foot tall. But
watch her die like at the end of the first game,
I'll
and they just
cry.
never.
That's not real. You shut the fuck up.
What would you do if it like came out that she's like somewhat related to like Sarah and Sherazard or whatever the bracer lady from the first one?
Well, they can step on me even more.
Like they all irradiate that exact same energy. Hulu has High School of the Dead. It's the best streaming service hands down. Just wanted to let the viewers know.
Oh my God. I don't think Hulu is as great as this girl though. Just gonna put it out there.
Is she in High School of the Dead? This is the greatest day ever.
No, but she might be my number one waifu of all time. Oh my God, Jack, we're gonna record that video on Thursday.
Dude, she's not even out yet.
I know.
What if her personality is miserable? Like, what if she has the voice of like a fucking lolly?
Then she could step on me even more, baby.
I don't know, man. Like, looks mean so much. Damn, man. Fucking dude, you could like. What if she's like super racist?
Welp, then I
Like,
guess
what?
she. No, I'm not gonna say a Holocaust joke.
Dude, the whelp was more than enough to show that that is not an issue for you. All problems are superfluous if you're hot enough, according to Kyle.
Let's try this one. So in our main, let's go with main event topic. That's what we're gonna call this. Our main event topic. We always try to talk about the biggest things. At least now, because I used to just do it through. I mean, I guess I've always done the biggest thing, but this hands down is the biggest thing. Period. Apple versus Epic.
Kyle, I'm starting to get sick. Fucking Jonesy's been on my screen too long.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Freaking... Has there been any development?
So apparently Apple keeps iMessage closed in order to sell more iPhones. Damn. Oh, this is something I want to talk about later, which is the PlayStation Fortnite crossplay thing.
Christ.
Is this the Xbox thing? Okay. I think this is weird. So, I'm just going to talk about what I have down, because a lot of this has nothing to do with us. So, I'm just going to put this up here. Not 9 things, but probably around 8. Things we've learned from the Apple Epic update. Oh, actually, there is one thing I do want to load, so I am going to type that one in. Apple versus Epic Fortnite. Where is maybe we could find the picture here. Okay. I'm trying to find this, because I want to get like the actual list of people that were supposed to be in here. I can't find it, but whatever. So let's start off first with Microsoft. Hold on. Let's start off with Apple. No. Fortnite wanted to add. There were people they wanted to add in the game. We don't know if they're gonna happen or not. So names that you would know, because there are names that I don't even know. Samus.
Yeah.
Naruto Uzumaki.
Uh-huh.
Someone from Terminator, which they might already be in. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
The Rock.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yep.
Wow.
Ariana Grande. Yep.
I remember hearing about that one. That fucking kills me.
Oh god. Bride from Kill Bill.
Oh, that would be funny.
And,
Good on them. Good on them for not spoiling her name. I wouldn't have given them the credence. I would have thought they would have just done it because they're stupid.
And I don't know the rest. However, that is what I know. Or the rest I don't remember, but that is what I do remember. I will always remember Naruto Uzumaki and Ariana Grande.
Can you imagine?
The power
like
couple, Naruto Uzumaki and Ariana Grande.
No, you just hear some kid fucking gack someone with like a shotgun. You just hear him yell, "Believe it!" He just fucking runs away. If the fucking if you run, do you think he Naruto runs?
I hope so.
That would be hilarious.
Oh my god, dude! If they did that, that would be a whole new level of Fortnite cringe.
What if Samus met Naruto?
Wait, if Samus runs, does she go into the ball?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's if she crouches and walk. That's her crouch walk. Is her ball.
Yes. They want first parties from all console makers. So they want Xbox, they want Microsoft games, they want Sony games, which they probably will get the Sony games. Did I mention that? Oh my god, did I not? Oh no, I didn't even mention that. Okay, I'll just say it here. Sony is starting to become a developer, they have like a developer page on Steam.
Cool.
And Uncharted 4 is apparently rumored to be next. I don't know why you wouldn't just do the whole trilogy, but whatever.
It's like how the Switch only has Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4.
That
is funny.
They don't need them.
It's like in the quadrilogy that need the most prior context. They're like, nah, you don't need any. You don't even need 1 and 2, because like even then 4 you just can't run off of 1, 2, and 3 from what I've been told. But like Cold Steel 1 and 2 is like, all right, if you haven't played the other Kiseki games, you'll probably get one.
Yeah.
But these two are like, 1, you need the context of 1 and 2. 2, you also need the context of Azure, Zero, and the Sky games.
Yep. So true. I think the next game they're gonna have, I guess, after Uncharted 4, I would put some money on God of War. I think would be the next one, or maybe they'll do a new one. Maybe Ratchet and Clank the new one, but I don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
So yeah, and Xbox. I mean, they're gonna try to do Game Pass, which is what they said. Like they realized Game Pass is a competitor of theirs, and I'm just like, really, huh? Interesting. They already put their games on Steam anyway, so I wouldn't be shocked if they did put their games on Apple anyways. I mean, on Epic anyways. So, doesn't affect me. And they said Nintendo was extremely hard to get or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was funny. Because Nintendo's never ever gonna do it, even if it's that big boy Fortnite money. Although Then again,
Don't.
probably not, though. Nintendo forbids anyone working with anybody with ties to the Yakuza.
Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of Japanese businesses have a pretty like zero tolerance policy of the Yakuza.
Yeah. There
So
was... Yeah, I could see it.
that's interesting though. That like, the to make it like it's almost like a message. It's like if you're Yakuza, don't even bother. Like I guess so many I guess they were dealing with it so much they had to fucking make a statement.
I guess so. I believe there was a document leaked that Nintendo and Microsoft had where they talked, and there were blocked messages from it. I'm assuming it's from something that's happening in the future. We've talked about the future of Microsoft X and Nintendo. We're not going to say anything else here other than cool. At least I will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
Xbox wants Game Pass on other consoles, which I don't think is out of the realm of possibilities. However, with Sony, not happening.
Yeah. Sony's gonna be like, nah, man, you took Skyrim from me. I don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
You.
Like, imagine if that's the only way to play Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 6 on the PS4, on PlayStation.
I'll riot.
You'll riot.
Yo.
You could always just use my Xbox Game Pass.
I was gonna say, or I'll just go in the complete inverse, and I'll finally cave and buy a gaming PC. I'll start streaming, and I'll stream that.
Yeah. Xbox has never turned a profit on console sales. Not shocking.
Yeah,
Actually, wait, what did you say?
I said not in the least.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I'm a bit shocked by the 360 because that was like really sold.
Yeah, that one's the only one where I'm like, damn, really? But like the other two, I'm like, yup, saw that one coming a country mile away.
The PlayStation 2 did so well, and the PlayStation and that was when, and the Xbox One was when the Xbox shat itself.
That, it's bad when all Sony had to do was release a 40-second commercial called How to Share Games, and just a dude passing a game to another dude to like immediately trump an entire conference. Like that's when like you fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much. Walmart, get this, is gonna have a gaming cloud service called Project Storm.
Why? What is with these companies? Walmart. Is fucking Quiznos gonna have one next?
Hold up. It started with Google. Then we moved to Amazon. Then we moved to Walmart was first, actually. Then Netflix.
What the fuck? Are you a Walmart or Netflix player?
Yep. I'm particularly a Target player. Thank you very much.
I'm a Dollar Tree fan myself.
But last but not least, we got to talk about Sony. And because I think this is really big. Why we don't have crossplay between any consoles.
Because Sony doesn't want to.
Sony don't want to because they see it as a detriment to them. You see.
Yeah.
Because Sony, and this was all leaked, this shows you how scummy Sony has become. Because they are the big boy, and most people play on their consoles, they say it will cost them money to do crossplay between everyone. So, if they don't make enough money from your game, you have to pay them in order to do crossplay.
Damn. Sony said we're not paying out of pocket. Fuck you. Damn. That's cold. That's cold-blooded, Sony. Looks like crossplay's not happening.
So any indie studio you wanted to have crossplay, nope.
Yep. Can flush those dreams down the drain.
What's like I truly believe it would benefit them to do it for Overwatch because they already do it with Call of Duty. But you know, but yeah, I thought that was the biggest news, that Sony is very scummy. It kind of goes off of what was that last month or was that 2 months ago? With the whole
Okay.
Sony thing. I feel like that was last month, right?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Like, cause Sony only wants to do very big IPs, like very consistently, like their whole stories, like their whole like movie, video game, big like sellers every like month or two. And
Yeah.
this kind of goes to show you how scummy they've become. And I don't know, and Xbox isn't going to be the one to beat them, like to get them to learn. Because the only way
Yeah.
they're gonna learn is if someone kicks their ass. And it's not gonna be Xbox. And if Nintendo does it, it doesn't matter because they have like, because they're not like the big graphics people. Like if Nintendo was on par with specs and they had like every game that wasn't first party on there, like concurrently, Sony would start looking at themselves in the mirror and start being like,
Yeah.
maybe we should change. But it's never going to happen
But
because your only competition doesn't make a profit ever, and your other
yeah, and
competition doesn't fill in the requirements that you do.
yeah, and don't forget, money talks.
Money talks. But that's it, unless you've got anything else to say about Apple versus Epic.
No, I honestly forgot this was about Apple versus Epic.
It is, yeah, right? Anyways, who cares about the winner? All in all, who won was kind of us because we found out who's scummy and who has weird business practices.
Nobody won in this instance because
Nobody
nothing
won.
changed.
Nothing changed. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, a comment down below, I guess, what you guys thought about the news, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Comment if you are what console you'll be. Are you a Netflix player or a fucking Walmart?
Yep. Comment down below
Mm.
if you're going to buy the KF console.